I even did the first 2 of this. Sounds good.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. We've got a Breath of the Wild 80% tournament match for you today. In the losers bracket round 3, Harmjan387 will be facing off against Player5. And commentating today, our beautiful commentator today is Crazy AZ. Take it away.
Thank you very much, George. Welcome everyone to this final race in our best of 3 between Harmjan and Player5. We had a tense battle last night that ended with them tied, and so we are here to see their final bout and learn who will go on to face the real Noman in losers bracket round 4.
We had a small technical issue starting the race. Sorry about that. I will fix that.
All good. We had a pretty nice set of competitive races last night. Both these runners had photo finishes on their plateaus in those first 2, and it really just came down to some small missteps in Castle, with Player5 taking the first one and then Harmjan taking the second. So excited to see what we'll get here. I expect another very close one. Got our countdown on the way. As we can see, we've got our runners running in 2 different languages here. Believe Harmjan is in German, while Player5 is in French. If you listened to my commentary last night, I would have told you that France French is slightly faster than German, which is slightly faster than Canadian French. But literally in that time, since I have commentated, we have discovered that German is actually 18 frames slower than we thought. And therefore, no matter what type of French you're playing with, it will always be faster than German. And, you know, as much as those few frame differences don't seem to mean a lot, our latest world record is only faster by 3 frames, so they really do count.
Hey, Crazy AZ. It's 2 Good Mules.
What's up, Mules?
What's up?
You joining me for commentary tonight?
Yeah, I thought I'd join you. I feel like you need a co-commentary.
Well, I appreciate it.
Seems I came at the right time.
Yeah, perfect timing. Just going and grabbing our Sheikah slate right now.
Perfect. This is a pretty exciting match.
It is, yeah. We've got the tiebreaker in our best of 3.
Yeah.
First thing we're going to be doing here is, of course, clipping out of the Shrine of Resurrection. As beautiful as that iconic opening cutscene of Breath of the Wild is, it is too slow for us. We have got a Ganon to slay, a princess to save, so...
It's interesting how many different setups there are to clip out of the Shrine of Resurrection. You can see the differences already just from camera angles. Player5 gets it first, though. That was a decently fast clip. He didn't get it right away. He ended up falling down at the start there, but that was a good recovery. Arm is out as well.
Not too far behind.
Yeah. Good clip overall for a race.
Yeah.
I would imagine both of them would have considered resetting if it was a PB attempt, but
for sure. That always the balance of when going for PB attempts, do you just want to get the attempt going, or are you going to let yourself reset continuously for that perfect Shrine of Resurrection clip?
Yeah.
Both of them getting their pot lid, which is of course a vital item for this speedrun. Any shield will do, but the pot lid is the fastest. And then also picking up some backup mushrooms.
Yeah, I think they both
Case,
went for mushrooms. I don't think either one of them picked up any peppers. At least not that I saw.
Yeah, that's what I remember them doing on the previous 2 races as well. So
Gotcha.
makes sense. Both of them getting this cutscene here where I don't know cutscene, but Zelda tells you to go to the point marked on your map on the Sheikah slate. That is, of course, the tower, which would be vital in a casual playthrough, but again, too slow for us. All the cutscenes associated with raising that tower, we're just going to clip into the shrines instead.
Player 5 getting his bow. Seems to be getting away scot-free here. The Bocos were kind. Didn't throw any attacks at him.
Yeah, those Bocos can definitely be a source of frustration, but it looks like both our runners are going to get through there unharmed.
Nice.
And
Harm getting a little pop-up off the bush there. That was kind of cool.
yeah. Both of them going to succeed in getting through that cold area without needing to eat any food. And player 5, first try clip into the shrine. Very nice.
I love watching, like, this just good stasis movement in general. It's, you know, casually, not casually I'd say, but to a player that is not someone that watches a lot of speedruns, it's like, oh, they're just using stasis twice and running, but getting a good line in this shrine is really challenging.
Yeah, for sure. The stasis split in general, I mean, is some of the most running that we do in the entire run, and therefore it's all about getting those perfectly straight lines from point to point. That's how you save time on it.
Yeah. We see player 5 pulling his axe out to cancel the stasis animation.
Very nice little micro optimization there.
Yeah. Good boulder jump from player 5.
Yes. Let's see. Harm gets it too. Very nice.
Beautiful.
We've had some rough experiences with commentators' curse on that particular trick, so trying to stay silent about it until it actually happens. But both of them nailed it just fine.
You know, commentator's curse it's one of those things where if you fear it, it will bite you, but you just gotta take it head on, you know, and just you call out the tricks, like they're gonna make it, no problem. And then, well, actually, no, don't do it like that, but don't fear it, you know. Just say, oh yeah, this trick's coming up. It's hard, but both these players are great, and then they'll hit it, hopefully.
You see that it's that hopefully.
Yeah,
that
it's the hopefully.
you.
I shouldn't say hopefully. That's the issue. But you gotta say strong-willed.
Here we are talking to the old man. This is just some preset dialogue. We'll see them just mashing through it. The fastest options are 2, 1, 1, 2. I think player 5 may have accidentally picked the wrong dialogue first, but the time loss there is really quite small.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the final round, so the score is 1-1.
Yes.
Player 5 gets his arrow back when he does his rock rad setup. That's huge, especially in a race. Every arrow counts.
Yeah, for sure. I believe both of them will be doing no amiibo, so you're not generally as starved for arrows on no amiibo as you are on amiibo runs, but
Gotcha.
every arrow is a plus.
Yeah, and even on plateau though, right? Like, you know, say they both go for box walk. and the arrow somehow, you know, flies off into the pond or something, it's not a big deal. Or like say they aren't able to get their arrow back from the tree ride. Getting that arrow back from the boulder launch makes either one of those scenarios not that critical.
Very
Wow,
true,
Harm
very true.
getting a near god angle to the cryo shrine, but he cuts his BTB a little short there to make sure he doesn't miss the fall damage cancel, which I think is a smart play.
Yeah. The fall damage cancel is pretty flexible, but it does actually have a minimum height that you're able to pull it off from, and so
Yeah,
really
when
don't
you
want to risk dying on a...
when you're like pulling like the shield menu, you know, and you're like a couple inches from the ground and you unequip, you're like, this should work, and then you die and you're like, no.
Yeah,
It's not fair.
yeah. Not quite a perfect perfect fall damage cancel. There are a few more caveats than we would like on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, both of them with good first try BTBs. And they are doing their Cryonis Shrine. We are, of course, doing these 4 shrines because they are required to get the paraglider, which will allow us to complete the tutorial section of the game and allow us the entire world, of which we will go just straight to the end at the castle. Cryonis rune itself is really not used at all outside of this shrine, but there is no way to skip it that we know of yet.
Ideally, it's not used at all. It is could be used if you get a unfortunate BTB to castle. You can. I've seen some runners use a cryo block to push themselves up so that they have something to whim bomb off of, but I highly doubt we'll be seeing that.
Yeah, that's a pretty niche backup strat.
For sure.
Both of them getting cryo skip there. Harm had to do a second try at it, but
yeah, he cleared skew beforehand, which I thought was kind of interesting. I don't see a lot of players do that.
Oh, I don't think that was intentional. I think he did a neutral shield jump intending to do a forward one.
Yeah,
that's my guess.
You're probably right. Yeah, that's a good point. Player5 missing his first attempt at the BTB here, so they're more or less. That's where Harm's going to take the lead here, just by a little bit.
But yeah, that basically evens everything up.
Yeah. Player5 fast to set up that BTB. Gets the jump before Harm does. Beautiful BTB.
Ooh, Harm getting a very low angle. Yeah.
Tries to get the spin, but isn't able to. That's a really hard spin to hit.
It is, yeah. The spin's really a prayer backup. It's not something you want to be going for.
Yeah, very true.
Player5 gets a good angle at the shrine, but does not get an unloaded, so we'll have to clip. But it looking very clean.
For sure, that was a really fast clip.
Harm giving another go at this BTB. That's looking a lot better.
Yeah, that looks real good. He got that weird angle where he's really high up, but definitely going places. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think one of the things we saw there was to cancel the bullet time. He opted to unequip the shield, unequip his bow, which allows you to, because you can sort of frame buffer with that item menu, you can unequip the bow first frame, and that will maximize your speed on the BTB.
Yeah. Something that I know Rosin has been experimenting with to try to get guaranteed max speed to hopefully get unloaded more consistently. I dream of the day that a consistent unloaded setup is found. I think everyone does.
Yes, that'd be huge. As of right now, I think it's around a 40% chance or so if you get a good BTB that you'll get loaded shrine and not have to clip. The door will just be not loaded in yet.
That's the what's it? Moby Dick? No, what is it? What's the term I'm looking for? The white whale. There we go.
What, the white whale?
That's the white whale of Breath of the Wild. 90% is an unloaded setup that works 90+% of the time.
I agree, that would be huge.
That's the dream.
The other one, of course, being an early paraglider.
Yeah, that too. That's
plateau skip.
that's every Breath of the Wild category is white whale. Early paraglider, that'd be awesome.
Yep.
Player 5 going for box walk. Quick setup. Looks good. Good landing.
Yeah,
Whistles
very clean.
mid-air. That's pretty sick. Alerts those Bocos to get into position as fast as possible. Boco was kind to get in position super fast. Gets a
Very
great
clean
BTB.
there.
Wow, this is a beautiful bomb split so far from Player 5. Let's see where he lands.
Ooh, that angle's looking nice as well.
Yeah. Inside the box, that's about as good as it gets. You love to see that. You can land like right next to your skew spot, but getting that kind of angle is almost impossible to do consistently, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely very difficult, but landing in the box is great because that means you don't need to spend time climbing any of those walls around the outside.
Mm-hmm. Harm opting to do a slab ride here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit slower than box walk, but only by a few seconds. And I'd say it's
less risky.
Yeah, more consistent, less risky. Great slab ride.
Mm-hmm.
The Bocos.
These Bocos are not being so friendly to him.
Oh, that was a sick parry though. That was
Gets
kinda...
that parry. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Technically, that's probably slow because you go into a little bit of a slow-mo when that happens, but
Style
cool.
points nonetheless.
And looks like a good BTB.
Mm-hmm.
Player 5 here is going to attempt our first wind bomb of the race. This is a very big trick that has blown open all categories of Breath of the Wild, but mainly the longer ones. We only get about 5 in here, but for any category that covers more of the map and needs to go a long distance, wind bombs are their bread and butter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're in the current year is 1 AW, 1 after wind bombs were discovered. It's a totally different era now, I feel like. I think both of us joined well after wind bombs were discovered, but I can only imagine what it was like speedrunning this game before wind bombs and even like before BTBs.
Yeah, but I think we could attribute the popularity and the surge of new runners recently to wind bombs. Like, it has made the game
for sure
so much faster.
That in a certain pandemic probably
yes.
increased the number of players a decent amount. But yeah, no, for sure. That was actually, I remember when this game came out, I played it casually right away. Ooh, Harm missing his first attempt at the wind bomb there.
Yeah, I almost wonder. That looked kind of funky. I wonder if that was failed ragdoll clear.
Yeah. Player 5 gets to the wind bomb to trees. This is no amiibo, so he's gonna have to search for a beetle here.
Mm-hmm.
Harm missing the wind bomb again. He's still going for it. I think this might be his last attempt. I don't know if he has enough food to keep going.
Ooh, that's rough.
That is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna just opt to just do the shrine casually. Player 5 getting not the best beetle. That far tree is pretty annoying to run all the way to, but he gets it. Doing the tree ride from here can be kind of sketchy sometimes because you often have to fall damage cancel just due to the angle that you're going at.
Yeah, very true.
But Player 5 makes it look easy.
Mm-hmm.
And he is done with plateau.
Yeah, that'll be a very fast plateau.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a 15:30 or so.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Much faster than either of the plateaus we saw out of them yesterday, which were photo finishes on the plateau.
Oh yeah, wow.
Each just edging out each other, but both like being on the roof at the same time. It was just who actually gets into that top tower first.
Wow, that's awesome.
Little more separation here, but still plenty of run to go and for time for a lead change to happen.
For sure, anything can happen at this point. This BTB is notorious in races for taking multiple tries, but Player 5
just nails it.
Absolutely nails it. That was gorgeous. That was a textbook BTB. Lots of stamina. Since he got it first try, he got a good amount of height because he still had his skew from Bomb's clip. Not that it really matters very much in No Amiibo, but you know, it's something you like to see. Yeah,
for sure.
can all change in Castle. That's very true. Anything can happen in Castle. There are so many ways for something to happen in Castle. Well, first, you got the banana crate. So player 5 is going to have to be at the mercy of the banana RNG. But then, you know, the first moblin, the Lazelfos, the second set of moblins, anything can happen regarding them. They're very easy to take a reset to sometimes or lose time on in general.
Harm getting his beetle. It's a little more friendly to him.
Yeah.
Also, Harm opted to pick up an ancient part on his way over, which will be another ingredient in his potion. Will save him a little bit of time having to pick up a monster part later in the castle. Very clean tree launch there.
For sure.
All right, sliming it. Ooh, okay.
Just in
I was
time.
a little late on it, but, but
it works. It
we
counts.
got the banana anyways. Yes, as Belmongois is alluding to, Player 5 did have a bit of a snafu yesterday with accidentally cooking dubious food.
Oh,
So
really?
That cost him a lot of time. Yeah, actually, as a result of getting double banana, he forgot to add the beetle to his potion and instead put an extra banana and
then put in like a monster part or something. That's
put in
brutal.
a monster part, and yeah, that was brutal. So I don't think he'll do it again. I bet that was probably a very scarring experience that will that will never happen to him again. But it is an example of the kind of thing that can lose you a lot of time in Castle. Harm also getting a nice first try Castle BTB here. Alright, let's see how the arrow RNG treats Player 5.
Ooh, that looks real good. You got
Yeah, that's...
oh, my
10 bomb
goodness.
arrows. Ooh.
What the? Those are some amazing arrows. 10 bomb arrows and 2 bundles of 5 normals, I think. Wow.
Yeah.
He's sitting pretty. He's going to have a real fast Calamity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Actually been a very clean castle so far for Player 5. Not
Yeah, it really
giving
has.
Harm any chances to catch up right now. Opts to go pick up that giant truffle. By cooking that, he'll be able to get some extra health going into those fights, which could potentially save his life on an unfortunate attack.
That's a smart move in races for sure.
Mm-hmm.
A death on blights or Calamity is almost guaranteed lead change since they take so long.
Harm also getting first try banana.
You love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
In an ideal world, every no amiibo race, both runners get banana first try, but oh wow, interesting wind bomb there from Harm.
It
Just
worked.
barely makes it up to the dining hall. And as Harm goes in, Player 5 starts making his way to Sanctum. Beautiful wind bombs.
Yeah. Wow, that was a really nicely executed castle segment for Player 5.
Yeah. Who drops a little earlier than he wants to, probably, but that's actually pretty good because since he walked in through the doorway, I'm pretty sure his autosave put him in Sanctum if he does need to reload.
We'll see. I think Player 5 even opted to do a manual save here last time, so
Oh, okay.
might opt
Oh, yeah,
to do
you're
that
right. There you go.
anyways.
Smart
Yeah,
move
doing
from
the-
him.
For sure. Ooh, Harm
Oh my gosh.
did not
Harm.
get the sneak strike, but manages to avoid dying to that moblin.
What a side hop. His Royal Guard sword is looking real beat up though.
It is, but if he opts for the throwing it at Fireblade, I think he's probably okay.
Yeah, he should be okay. Worst case scenario, it might break when he's doing his like 5 hits on Fireblade, and
Well, picks up that flame and barrel,
but he's fine. He gets
but
out.
succeeds anyways. Player 5
Might-
got a clean
With
clean
light skip.
blight skip, so
Yeah.
onto the blights.
Wow.
The previous
5's on a
races were
great run.
also on CSR main.
Player 5's pace is actually pretty good right now. I
No,
don't
this
know
is
what
a
his,
very,
no
very
amiibo
clean
PB is.
race out of Player 5.
Yeah. He hasn't really made very many mistakes. His mag BTB was second try.
Yeah,
Everything else has been really clean. I guess he didn't have the best beetle in the world, but
yeah, bad beetle aren't cheap, but like, you know, if that's the worst thing that happens on your run,
yeah,
you take it.
Oh, for sure. Moblin going near the cooking pot. Harm opts to sneak strike, but I think that's a great play.
Yeah. Wow, I'm surprised I hadn't thought to do that before. There's some sort of fun camera manipulation stuff you can do to cook even when the Moblin's nearby, but I suppose if you have the extra durability to sneak strike it there, why not?
Better safe than sorry. It's pretty rare for the Moblin to notice you, but sometimes that camera manipulation thing, I've tried it, and sometimes it just really it's finicky.
It can be finicky. Ooh.
Harm getting a really weird wind bomb.
Yeah, I think he grazed the top of that wall there, which every time you sort of hit something, your timer of when you're able to pull out the paraglider resets, and so that didn't allow him to pull out the paraglider in time.
This is real scary. He's gonna opt to shoot this guardian turret to prevent it from aiming at him. Really good backup there, because I have landed in that same spot many times and thought I was gonna be able to juke him, but have died more times than not.
Player5 did not quite get the one cycle on Fireblade there, but still keeping up a great pace. On to his final blight. But yeah, Player5 is not out of this yet. I mean, he's looking good so far, and his arrows would lend you to think he'll have a good Calamity, but nothing is set, and deaths to Calamity do happen, and will result in 5-6 minute time losses. So
yeah, Harm missing Windblade skip first try, but that's not the end of the world for him right now. He's current gap is big enough to where that won't really be a big deal. He's really just kind of banking on Player5 having an unfortunate Calamity fight now. And just like that, Player5 is done with Blights. Bit of a sketchy Thunderblight phase 2 there at the end, but he finished it out. Eats his backup food there to get the extra hearts. Now he has one shot protection on every move, I think.
I don't quite know which ones it adds protection on, but
I think it might not work on the wind gun. I know that one does a lot of damage, but I know he can survive a wall laser, which is pretty big.
That is big, yeah. Look at those disgusting arrows going in.
God,
just pelting Calamity with bomb arrows immediately.
These headshots are real nice. As I say that, he misses too, but 3, okay. Commentator's curse, my bad.
Ooh, doesn't quite get Calamity immediately off the wall.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising.
That was some good reaction there to put up the shield and parry that. It is, you learn the hard way when you first start running that if you shoot Calamity off the wall right above you, he deals damage on the way down.
Yeah. And the hitbox for that is deceptively large. I have been outside of that blue circle on the ground many times, even in the air, right? You jump away, just to be safe. It still gets you. It's the worst.
Yep.
But that was a really fast phase 1 Calamity from Player5. He doesn't get the instant laser, so he'll back off to manipulate. Move, comes out. Beautiful.
Gets the parry.
And the animation cancel too, which saves just a little bit of time. And he'll be onto the stun lock. Doesn't get a lot of hits right away there, but he picks up a bunch near the end with his Stone Smasher, and now he'll switch to the Claymore that he picked up in the arena to finish him off.
Yeah. Harm onto phase 2 Fireblight. Both our runners just gonna be spinning to win here against their respective bosses. And player 5 with a very nice Ganon has made it on to Dark Beast. That's really past the main gauntlet of this game. The Dark Beast fight here at the end is not much more than an interactive cutscene.
But you can lose some time here, but we're talking, you know, 5 to 10 seconds, nothing major. I mean, you can die. Everyone's died to this fight at some point, probably multiple times. I've died to it multiple times for sure.
Yeah,
but it's a pretty rare occurrence. Incredibly rare.
It is pretty rare.
Especially
and
if,
unlike dying to
someone like player 5, it's almost never going to happen in a race.
Yeah, for sure. And unlike dying to Calamity Ganon, where you end up going back to the beginning of all the fights and having to do the blights over again, if you die in Dark Beast, you only have to redo Dark Beast.
Yeah.
So wouldn't even be nearly the same level of time loss with the death.
Yeah, I think I died on Dark Beast on my first run as well, Ethan. I think most people probably do. Majestic, the current world record holder, had a little bit issues with this fight in his latest PB / the newest world record. He
Harm
lost about 5 or 6 seconds.
Harm flurries that middle hand there, which is, I would say, by far the hardest attack to get that on.
I don't think anyone would disagree with you. That middle arm is so deceptive to flurry rush. The number of times you side hop and don't get it is astounding.
Yeah.
You have to wait for that thing to be like in Link's face.
Yeah, so props to Harm for getting that. I don't remember quite how good his arrows were, but looked like he had a couple extra bomb arrows going in, so hopefully shouldn't have too much trouble.
Whew, gets him off the wall before he can shoot that wind blast. That's such a scary move for him to throw out.
It is. There's no parrying that away, so you really just have to outrun it. And player 5 is one shot away from sealing off this best of 3. GG's to him.
GG's.
I like this chant.
That
wow, player 5 with the 30-minute flat here, which means in the timing of our leaderboard, that would be a 28. A high 28. 28.53. Yeah. That's insane for a race.
For a no amiibo race, 28.53. That's a great time.
Yeah.
GG.
That's playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
Harm now onto the stun lock. This will still be a very respectable race time from Harm.
Oh,
player 5 just played out of his mind.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Harm having a pretty good looking stun lock there, getting in those extra hits in between spins.
Mm-hmm.
Nice way to get some extra damage in.
Just like
and
that,
he has now finished off Calamity. And now Harm will move on to his own Dark Beast. We'll see how Harm decides to treat his horse. Was not too kind to it yesterday.
No, did he ended up killing it?
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
I'm in the camp of you can kill your horse, you cannot kill your horse, but if it's a good run, you should let the horse live. If it was a bad run, you know.
I don't know. Is it really the horse's fault though?
No, but the horse is just pixels. It doesn't have feelings. If you need something to take out some frustration on, the horse is a great thing to do it on.
Okay, fine. Maybe it's better than taking it out on something in real life.
Yeah, it's better than doing a controller spike or something ridiculous. You won't lose out on any money if you kill a horse or two.
Fair enough.
I think
you should be very appreciative of this horse. We don't even go register a horse in this run. This one just volunteers because you need it for his final fight.
This is the charity horse. Very kind for he's stepping up. This is a bad run, kill the horse.
Given that Harm killed the horse on the race he won yesterday, I would not be surprised.
Oh, he did it on the race he won? That's funny.
He did it on both of them.
Oh, okay. Okay. At least he's consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a little close to that foot. A little scary.
Getting that instant shot on that belly there.
Gets the updraft, so
yeah, he's
not
going
looking
to
good
the
for your
updrafts.
boy.
Yeah.
And down he goes.
Rip horse.
Yes. He served him well, though.
Did indeed. And GG's to Harm on
GG.
an excellent race.
If either or both runners would like to join the waiting room for a post-game interview.
Hey,
Player 5,
Player5.
welcome.
Hello.
GG's on that race. How do you
Thank
feel about
you.
it?
That was I felt really good about that.
It looked real good.
That's my
Oh.
race PB.
Really?
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Congrats.
Very nice.
I mean, previously I think it was a 29. It was a low 29, but yeah, everything went well except Mag BTB.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
that
you
second
reset
try.
once on Mag BTB. And
Not
a
the best
little
but I
bit
got
more
it.
RNG on Beetle, but
Yeah.
other than
Oh,
that,
yeah.
it was real clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I got the good angle on Mag BTB second try, so I was like, yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
On a trick of that difficulty in a race, you'll take that any day.
Yeah. I didn't cook dubious food, so
Yep, we
That was
brought
nice.
that up again. Figured that would scar you so much you'd never ever do it again, but glad to see.
also didn't totally fail Swiffy. Well, totally fail. That was I got Swiffy jump.
Yes, you
not
did. You
ragdoll.
did. that was you're right. Yeah, that race yesterday was something. So good, nice to have one where you cleaned everything up and yeah, it was impressive.
Your bomb split was beautiful, by the way. Just everything
Oh,
about it
yeah,
was so
thank you.
clean. It was fast box walk. Your BTV was great. Wasn't like the fastest angle, but you landed in the square, which is awesome. And you had a good wind bomb too. That was really fun to watch.
Yeah, I've practiced bombs a lot. Well, I mean, basically, I practiced the mag bombs segment, the most probably.
No, those
so
are
yeah.
very critical segments. So
Yeah, that makes
Hey.
sense
the practice paid off.
for sure. So you will now be moving on to face the real Noman in Losers Round 4.
The script
Yep.
writer himself.
Yeah, so
We'll see what he has in store for me.
Indeed.
Harm onto a more important category, ADEX.
That is
Good
quite
luck,
the important
Harm.
category.
Good luck to him.
Good luck there.
Yes.
GG's to you on your runs.
GG's, Harm.
Put up a good fight, pushing this series to the full best of 3.
Yeah. Amazing stuff. This tournament continues to just be an absolute joy to watch and participate and commentate and everything.
No,
the
indeed.
level of play from like showcased by all runners has just been awesome.
It's been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, really proud of this community and the runs people are putting up, and even just the size of this tournament, right? We started with nearly 70 entrants. And we're down to just a handful now, but so many people put up great runs, and these are the best of them.
We are down to our top 12, I think, now with this race. There's
Very nice.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So there was 32, or actually there was over 60, I believe, that entered the qualifiers, and then 32 made it into this double elimination bracket, and now we're down to the top 12. Really
Indeed.
exciting.
Well, Harm won't be joining us for the interview, so I think we're going to wrap up pretty soon here, but any last things you want to say, Player5?
Not really. GG Harm. It was a good race. Definitely a good set. Very exciting to go to game 3.
For sure. You love to see it. Good luck on your future bracket matches.
Thank you.
All right. Am I fine to plug the Caesar schedule for a little bit before we head out here?
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Because, this is a pretty, early morning / super late night match, but we've got lots of content on Sunday today. We've got, in case you missed OOT Randomizer, we've got the EU Weekly coming up in 5 hours on main channel, I believe. We need to double check. No, actually not on main channel. Actually moved to ZSR2 because okay, so the EU Weekly is at 3 p.m. CST at CET, sorry, we're out of summertime now. But it's on ZSR2 because on the main channel at 7 p.m. Central European Time, we're gonna have the Ocarina of Time Championship Series Season 3. So that'll be interesting. I have no clue what that's all about, but go watch it. That should be interesting. And believe, aside from that, we've got tons of Windbreaker Randomizer Spoiler Lock Tournament matches today as well. So if you want to see the full schedule on what we've got in store for you today, you can always type !schedule in the chat. But we'll give you the Zelda Speedrun schedule. Got lots and lots of awesome stuff today. Also a Minish Cap Randomizer weekly race. So that'll be at 8 p.m. Central European Time today. So lots and lots of stuff today to watch on Sunday in case you need your Zelda content. But yeah, thank you all for making this possible. Thank you Crazy AZ and Two Good Moves for commentating today. Wanna quickly give you a plug with the commentator command here as well. Oh, Two Good Moves is muted right now in Discord, so it's not showing. So there you go. Let's do that again. Let's do it again.
No, it's fine. Don't follow me.
You gotta follow these
follow
two
the
awesome
runners.
Yep, and of course follow the runners today. Awesome match. But yeah, I'll let you lead out, and then we'll rate someone.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. That was a blast to commentate.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks to the runners for a great race. Thank you all for showing up at what might be some crazy times to support and watch, and hope to see you all back for a race soon.